He collects a salary of $113,000, yet his fortune is worth billions, enough to buy entire cities. And the shocking part? He doesn't even own the company that made him famous. Behind this calm, ordinary life lies a hidden empire of rare cars, secret estates, and investments that could reshape civilization. How did Sam Altman build it all, while staying almost invisible? In this video, we uncover the truth inside the trillionaire life of Sam Altman. Speed, power, seclusion, the real toys of Silicon Valley royalty. Sam Altman's world is quieter than most imagine. Publicly, he is soft-spoken, thoughtful, and measured. But behind closed doors, there is a playground built for speed, power, and precision. A $20 million-plus hypercar collection sits in his private garages. Each car is more than a machine. It is a statement, a puzzle, a metaphor for the risks and limits he tests every day. There's the white Koenigsegg Regera, a hybrid hypercar with 1,500 horsepower that rockets from 0 to over 400 km/h in mere seconds. Then the two McLaren F1s, considered the pinnacle of analog speed, rare and untouchable. A Lexus LFA, a carbon fiber marvel with a V10 engine, sits quietly among them, almost understated. And the vintage Tesla Roadster, a first-generation electric car, reminds everyone that Altman has been fascinated by technology, speed, and innovation since youth. These cars are not flexes, though the internet often calls them sociopathic. To Altman, they are about precision, control, and pure engineering joy. Social media buzz aside, each vehicle is an experiment in physics, mechanics, and human response. Driving them is not just thrill, it's a meditation on limits, timing, and mastery. But here's the twist. While his cars scream extravagance, Altman avoids the usual billionaire trappings. No private jet, no mega yacht. He favors helipads for fast escapes, efficient travel, and functional luxury over show. Speed for him is about freedom and efficiency, not status. Every roaring engine mirrors the AI systems he builds, machines designed to test boundaries, push limits, and challenge the world's expectations. And yet, the collection also tells a story about mindset. These are not casual indulgences. They are symbols of a futurist obsessed with control, speed, and innovation. Just as he invests in companies that could rewrite civilization, he surrounds himself with machines that test the edges of possibility. Every car is a lesson, a thrill, a carefully engineered reflection of the world he builds and the life he chooses to live. The Hidden Kingdoms. Altman's $124 million escape network. Sam Altman doesn't just invest in the future, he builds spaces to think, create, and escape. His real estate portfolio is a network of retreats spread across more than 1,000 acres, designed for privacy, focus, and luxury. These aren't ordinary homes. They are fortified labs for the mind, places where ideas are born and decisions that shape billions quietly unfold. In San Francisco, he rules from a Russian hill fortress. Two merged estates became a $65.5 million mega compound with an infinity pool, sauna, and sweeping bay views. The property is under a lawsuit over leaks and mold, but it remains a primary residence, a hub for meetings that shape the AI world. Panoramic drone shots reveal manicured gardens and quiet terraces overlooking the city, but inside the rooms are understated. Functional luxury, not display. Every corner signals control, efficiency, and the subtle power of seclusion. Move north to Napa Valley, and the scene shifts. Here, 950 acres of vineyards, oaks, rivers, and wildlife create the ultimate brainstorm retreat. Altman hosts AI strategy sessions, family gatherings, and quiet resets after personal crises, including a NICU scare with his newborn in 2025. Mornings are filled with mist rising over the vineyards. Nights bring firelight and the soft hum of wildlife. It's a sanctuary where the pace slows, but the mind never stops. Every pathway, every quiet grove is a setting for strategic thinking, long-term planning, and creative leaps. Then there's Hawaii, the most secluded of his holdings. A $43 million oceanfront estate sits on black volcanic cliffs, with a private marina, helipad, and sweeping views of the Pacific. Recently listed for $49 million, this property is part of a careful financial shuffle as OpenAI deals reshape his investments. But even for a sale, it remains a marvel. Waves crashing against cliffs, cliffs illuminated by sunsets, and quiet spaces designed for contemplation. Midnight walks here could spark the next billion-dollar idea, just as easily as a quiet swim in the Infinity Edge pool. Altman's homes are more than places to live. They are thinking environments, designed for privacy, creativity, and control. Each estate reflects a principle. Luxury is not for show, it's for clarity, focus, and strategy. The next groundbreaking idea might emerge in the shade of Napa oaks, on a San Francisco balcony, or at sunrise over Hawaii's volcanic coast. And yet, the deeper truth lingers. These hidden kingdoms are private and guarded. They tell the story of a man who builds empires not just with money, but with space, freedom, and vision. The billionaire who refuses to be one. Sam Altman sits at the center of a storm few people fully understand. He leads the world's most powerful AI company, a $500 billion enterprise shaping the future of work, communication, and even thought. Yet here's the shocker. He doesn't own a single share. His official salary is $113,674 a year. Modest, almost symbolic. But behind that number is a fortune approaching $2 billion built quietly, strategically, and out of sight. The twist? Altman's wealth doesn't come from OpenAI at all. It comes from hundreds of high-risk bets across AI, biotech, fusion energy, cryptocurrency, and brain-machine interfaces. These are moonshots, projects that could transform civilization or vanish into nothing. Many have already multiplied his net worth, but they serve a greater purpose. Each one is a piece of a long-term vision he rarely explains publicly. Picture him walking through a quiet Napa ranch at sunrise. Mist rising, birds cutting through the air, engineers discussing a startup that might one day power entire cities. This is the side the public never sees. The kingmaker in silence, shaping the future from behind the scenes. Altman avoids owning OpenAI to preserve the nonprofit mission, but it also adds mystery. Why build a global AI empire only to step back from owning it? Why direct billions toward risky ventures instead of securing traditional billionaire power? The portfolio that could rewrite the planet. Sam Altman doesn't just build companies, he builds possibilities. His investment portfolio reads like a secret blueprint for the future. From Reddit to Stripe, from fusion energy to longevity research, every dollar he places carries weight far beyond the balance sheet. These are not ordinary companies. They are bets on technologies that could change how humans live, work, and even survive. Altman treats each one like a chess piece in a game only he seems to fully understand. Take Reddit. His $600 million stake gave him influence over one of the largest communities on the internet. Early investment in Stripe has quietly shaped global payments, while Helion Energy, where he holds more than $1 billion in personal investments, could deliver the first practical nuclear fusion power. Then there's Oklo, a nuclear reactor startup, and Retro Biosciences, working on longevity and anti-aging. Add WorldCoin, a cryptocurrency that collects biometric data, and projects like Patreon, Humane, and Neuralink. Altman isn't just betting on money, he's betting on the trajectory of civilization itself. But here's the part almost nobody sees. These bets are a double-edged sword. Some push society forward, while others raise deep ethical questions. His fusion investments could make him the first trillionaire if reactors succeed. His crypto project scans human eyeballs, a move that sparks debates about privacy and consent. Even his AI partnerships ripple across platforms he has stakes in, influencing how millions interact online. The line between visionary and risk-taker blurs, and Altman walks it carefully. And yet, that tension is part of the strategy. By spreading influence across hundreds of startups, Altman builds both power and insulation. Each investment is deliberate, often hidden from public view, and aligned with his long-term vision. A future where technology can create abundance for humanity. But the stakes are high. One misstep could undo billions, or worse, put him at the center of public scrutiny over ethics, privacy, or market manipulation. The public visionary versus the private man. Sam Altman is a study in contrasts. In public, he is quiet, thoughtful, almost understated. A lifelong vegetarian, he spends evenings reading science fiction, playing board games, and advocating for universal basic income. He writes blog posts about a future of abundance, where technology lowers the cost of goods and reshapes society for everyone. To the outside world, he appears measured, calm, and principled. A visionary who speaks softly but thinks deeply. Yet behind the scenes, Altman is a different kind of force. He is a power broker whose investments and projects could transform entire economies, alter the trajectory of democracy, and even redefine the limits of biology. Every company he touches, every stake he holds, is part of a much larger plan. He moves silently, but his influence spreads like ripples across industries, shaping technologies that touch millions. But here's the twist almost nobody sees. These two versions of Altman are inseparable, yet often in tension. One side is philanthropy, the Giving Pledge, UBI pilot programs, strategic donations. It is the part of him that focuses on humanity. The other is scrutiny. Elon Musk has accused him of hidden agendas. Critics question whether his neutrality at OpenAI is genuine or strategic. Social media debates swirl endlessly over whether his supercar collection conflicts with his public ethics. And yet, Altman thrives in this duality. He lives without spectacle, yet moves with the force of spectacle. He can host quiet family evenings in Napa one day and oversee billion-dollar deals that could redefine the energy grid or the biotech sector the next. He navigates the tension between public image and private strategy with a precision that mirrors the cars he drives and the AI systems he builds, controlled, calculated, and relentlessly forward-looking. Every action, every investment, every quiet retreat reflects a larger philosophy. He envisions a world where goods are cheaper, technology empowers humanity, and abundance becomes the norm. But he also surrounds himself with machines and spaces that remind him, and everyone who observes, of limits, precision, and power. Hypercars roar across misty vineyards. Nuclear fusion experiments hum quietly in hidden labs. AI programs learn and adapt under his watchful eye. Altman's life is a tension-filled balance between the ordinary and the extraordinary, the public and the private. It is a life built not for show, but for influence, foresight, and the relentless pursuit of shaping the future, quietly, decisively, and on his own terms. Sam Altman lives like an ordinary man, yet his hidden empire stretches billions across startups, estates, and rare machines. The world sees calm, quiet dinners and board games, but behind that simplicity lies a fortune few could imagine. How did he build all this while staying almost invisible? Which part of his wealth surprises you the most? What do you think? Share your thoughts below.